Well, good morning. Oh, what day is today? Oh, today is 144. A gross of days, I guess. Let me just make this introduction before I get into the meat of this trail. It's called the Acorn Trail. Came down it yesterday, 2.1 or 2.0, something like that, to the edge of Wrightwood. Had a wonderful stay. Few things. So late start, mini vortex. Sometimes I surprise myself, but I shouldn't surprise myself because it's a constant theme of how undisciplined I can be in leaving a town. Maybe I'm not unique, but I know others are more disciplined. I was hoping to get out, 5:30, hike the lower reaches of the Acorn Trail by headlamp. Yeah, that didn't happen. It was after 8 o'clock when I finally left the cabin. Once I get up to the PCT, which is a 1,700-foot climb in the 2 miles, so steep trail. It's going to take me a while to do those 2 miles. Once I achieve that, it's 17 miles to the next water. No hope of water until then. That being said, once I get up to the crest, going down, I think to the water, it's going to be nearly a vertical mile down with almost no vertical component at all. But anyway, 17 miles plus the 2. So I'm carrying 3 liters of water, half liter of Bodyguard, probably a third of a liter of milk. And I'm deliberately sort of shorting myself on the rations between here and my next real resupply point, which is going to be Big Bear, 100 trail miles. So I'm only carrying like 3 days worth of food. That being said, I have half of the monstrous calzone from last night, more than half of the antipasto salad. I have a third of a tray of Danish. I had 2/3 today. Yogurt, so a lot of town food. And then I will be able to do some light resupply, I know, at the gas stations when I get to Cajon Pass. So I'm not carrying much in the way of like chips and snacks. And I mean, I do have some. Yeah, I mean, I do have a few days, just not enough to get from here to Big Bear. I figure I'll, top off there. I was hoping to get to Cajon Pass today with the late start. Exceedingly unlikely at this point. It would be 21 miles, I think, from when I get to the crest. So, and the last little bit I had thought was kind of really level, almost like a dirt road, but then I took a look at the profile and it's not that way. So I got a big load here, heavy. It's not quite soul crushing, but there we are. The other thing to note is I couldn't bear to throw away the insoles that I got with my new Ultras, and I'm carrying them, and I'm thinking, well, how long are you going to carry these before you actually use them? You should just throw them away. If I was more disciplined, I just would have thrown them in the trash. Well, I took out my custom orthotics today, and I figured I'll try the insoles, the factory insoles for the 2 miles up to the PCT. And if it's not good, I'll swap them out. The big difference is they don't have much in the way of arch support, and they have no metatarsal pad. So it's going to be a little different feel for my feet. We'll see how it goes. Okay, it's probably going to take me an hour and a half to do this 2 miles. No kidding. Well, this is looking like northeast into the Mojave Valley, and that highway snaking along, that's the I-15, and Cajon Pass is, I don't know, through there somewhere. This might be the road down here, which goes down the canyon, that it probably is, that I will find my next water source, and probably where I'm going to camp. But it's interesting. So that's the, San Gorgonios. That's probably San Gorgonio Peak right there. But you can see, this natural pass here, and there's more than one road. It's not just the freeway. There's an earlier surface road which still exists that I've gone down, and I can't remember why I went down it instead of going down the I-5. Maybe the I-5 was blocked or something. And then there are train tracks going through there, obviously. But that forms the boundary between the San Gabriels, which I'm on right now, and the San Gorgonios. The trail does not go over San Gorgonio Peak, and it actually stays relatively low through the San Gorgonios. It can be a little tricky there, and as a matter of fact, I was reading some of the comments about, like, the trail kind of doesn't exist in the Whitewater Canyon, and I'm not sure where the trail is here. Okay, well, gonna have to, wonder if it is, oh, no. No, it definitely is not down there. Wow, that's like crazy precipice. Maybe this is it. Oh, this looks like a trail. Yeah. Okay, anyway, it's a sunny day, beautiful day, pretty good tread. I'm obviously losing the trail right here, but mostly it's been fine. I can hear the traffic roar from this distance. Between two railroad tracks at night. Long trains too.